Well, we've seen a nice reprieve in interest rates this week. We're going to see what's causing it and how long we might expect it to continue. So, finally, some good news to report on the interest rate front. We're going to dive right in and look at the numbers from Mortgage News Daily. Not huge changes, y'all, but at least it's headed in the right direction. We are sitting today in the Mortgage News Daily survey for a 30-year fixed rate conforming. Again, this is a national average, 6.85% today. We were at 6.89 in that survey a week ago. We were at 6.92 30 days ago. So again, not a huge benefit, but it is the lowest we have seen rates going back to May 1st. We had seen rates stable to slightly increasing over the last 6-week period. This week has brought an end to that, and at least we're headed back in the right direction. Here's what's driving it, y'all. We are seeing CPI was better than expected yesterday. That report came out up 0.1%. It was expected to be up 0.2%, with the rate being at 2.4%, again, expected to be at 2.5. So that was an unexpected, softer than expected CPI number, which was good news. Bond market liked it some. Again, we're seeing, though, y'all, a bit of a muted response to these reports. Had this happened a year ago before any talk of tariffs, I think you would have seen a much stronger rally in the fixed income markets than we have seen. Today, we got PPI, that's the producer price index, a little bit more of a focus at the wholesale level, also up 0.1%, also expected to be up 0.2. So again, more expected good news on the producer price index, really backing up and solidifying the results we got for CPI yesterday. And all of that is suggesting, y'all, that these tariffs are being used more as a negotiating tool than they are a cost reality. We've talked quite a bit on previous videos that tariffs by themselves are not inflationary if you understand what the word inflation means. Inflation is inflating the amount of your money supply in the marketplace so that each of those dollars is worth a little bit less relative to the amount of the total that's available. That happens when governments print money to pay debt. So that is the primary cause of inflation. Tariffs are one-time taxes that may increase prices, but not all price increases are the result of inflation. You're seeing these numbers bear that out. There's also a case to be made that tariffs do strengthen the dollar against foreign currencies, which also maximizes buying power on a global scale. So all the way around, it is more of a mixed bag than a simple statement that prices are going to go up because we're imposing a tariff. Number one, we've not seen that. And number two, that's not how money works when you look at the global level. So in any event, more to follow on that. If we need to do a separate video on it, I'm happy to do so. Jobless claims, y'all. Also, we're seeing continued weakness in the labor market. We see jobless claims at a 4-year high, y'all. 248,000 jobless claims this past month. That is a continuation of what we have seen, and it is worrisome. And keep in mind that the Fed has a dual mandate to minimize unemployment and to minimize inflation and to get it as close to 2% as possible. Well, we're at 2.4% on the CPI. That's pretty darn close to 2%, y'all. And we have a softening labor market. So I think everyone can assume a couple of things. Jerome Powell, is as much as I don't know that the president's comments directed at him publicly are helpful, I will say he was very late to the party in tightening the monetary policy that we had that gave us this ridiculously artificially inflated housing market that we all experienced in 2019 and 2020. We all had record banner years. Well, we're paying for that subsidized market today with regard to folks that are trapped in mortgages that are so low they just can't find anything comparable to move into. So it's given us an inventory issue, again, a government-caused inventory issue. But it is also given us rates that are artificially high now for too long a period of time. So he was late to raise, and now he is late to ease, in my view. And those things need to be corrected if we're going to get back to any type of proper market in housing in this country. So I am anxious for the Fed to get out of the way and for those policies to be more market-based. So hopefully we will see that at some point in the future. The good news in the short term is we are seeing interest rates improved a little bit this week. Let's hope that continues. It may. So we will see where it goes, y'all. Stay blessed. Stay safe. We will talk to you next week.